We're live. Well, hello, everybody. Jason here with TWL. And of course, I'm sitting with Nikki, my new co-host, who you will see every week, by the way. And then, of course, sitting in between us is the future Bologna Festival Queen. So, we hope.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
It's all based on fundraising.
On fundraising.
Yeah.
So hopefully so. So hopefully those of you, did you turn it up? Are we good on sound? Oh, we're not even past there yet.
I have the delay.
So I'm super excited to announce Malin Minton. She is the organizer of the Bolognaville. Say it again.
The Ms. Bolognaville pinup contest.
The Miss Bolognaville pinup contest.
It is our pinup contest that goes with the Sunday of the festival with the car show.
I love that.
Yes.
Say it again,
Bolognaville. It's
Why
kind
can
of
I not say it?
Pleasantville.
Oh, that's even better. So is somebody going to be there with just a colored hand?
I don't know, maybe. Depends on what.
From the movie, if you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah, I don't know why you've missed it.
I know. You'd have to watch it because it's fantastic. So anyways, welcome. And I'm super excited because we just found out today, and I would have thrown up some pictures or whatever, but did you turn it up? Did you check the volume?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So this right here that you see, can you turn on the light for it?
Maybe. There we go.
So you see this, it lights up. So the City of St. Clair Shores, the parade company, because you all know that we were in the St. Clair Shores Memorial Day parade, which is the largest parade in the Midwest, and 65,000 people I heard today.
Nice.
That's how many people were there. 65,000 people. And we had, you were supposed to be there, but you couldn't.
I was a little tied up with the theater production with our son over on 21 Mile.
Which is important because it's your son, right?
No, our son Performing Arts is the name.
Oh, because I know one of your kids are in a play too, right?
Yes, my daughter is currently in a show with Port Huron Civic Theater.
That's what it was.
Kids Workshop.
Yeah.
But this was for... what show was it at that time?
We'll come back to that if you remember, but
it's already so long ago.
I know, it was a while ago.
2 shows since then.
The days are just running together.
Because you're always on stage.
At least you want in
one form or another. So we won 3rd place. We won Director's Choice Award, and I'm super excited because I knew we won it, but I didn't realize it was going to be such a cool award.
It's really cool.
And it changes color and everything. So this is our.
Push the button to change
it. Yeah, you do. You change it.
Set to Time Warp Green.
Yeah, we'll set it Time Warp Green. But this is our first award.
Yeah.
And next year, I know I was really excited. Do you remember when you got your first crown?
Yes.
Was it? I mean, it will always stay in your mind, won't it?
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Absolutely. So I keep asking her questions and saying, we'll talk about it later. She's going to backhand me in a minute.
No, I just hope you remember your questions.
Oh, I will. And if I don't, then...
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn.
Right, yeah.
I better.
We just wing it.
So anyways, next year, I'm super excited because we are doing a big float next year.
Yes.
And hopefully you'll be able to join us next year.
Give me the correct date and I'll be there.
I sure will. And did I give you the wrong date?
Well, when you initially told me.
It was Sunday, Monday, the 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, initially I thought it was Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But then it turned out to be Sunday. So next year we're doing a float with the theme Drop Dead Diva. If you haven't seen the movie, watch it. Of course, the float won't blow up at the end. But
well,
stay tuned.
Maybe a confetti cannon.
Yes,
or a candy cannon for the kids.
But it's going to be fantastic. There's going to be a runway to walk down on while it's moving.
I'll bring my magnet shoes.
Yes. Well, it's going to have a railing, so you won't have to worry about that.
That's not a proper runway, then.
Well, I want to keep people in the vehicle. But I've already had 15 girls saying, "Oh, I want to be in there this year. I want to be in there this year."
I'm not sure what I'll wear. I don't think I have anything in my wardrobe.
Well, considering that right up there.
It's on a calendar. I
well,
need something new for Drop Dead Diva.
Well, you have a year.
I'll make it the week before.
Oh, there you go. Because she made the dress she's in too. Isn't that fantastic? So I'm super excited, and I wanted to thank the people who showed up, and the Dave Marchione, and his name escapes me. I should have grabbed that, for lending us the Bubble Runner. The Bubble Gunner. I'm losing my talking today. It's crazy. The Bubble Gunner. And winning us this award. Lana Lenore, Shelley Galore, Victory Star, and the other one just flew out of my head. Do you remember?
I wasn't there.
No.
Only in
Josh
spirit.
Gabor.
No, I will say it in a moment.
Think I'll rhyme.
Once
But
it
it
pops
always
into my
gives me-
head. Anyways, thank you girls for showing up. You won us an award. That's fantastic. And it's going to sit up here and I'm super excited about it. So we are here today to concentrate on Mitten.
Okay. If you insist.
And well, of course I
like
insist.
the idea about the award though for you guys.
I know. Well, thank you. I'm
very proud
excited
of you
about
guys.
it.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
sad I couldn't be there.
Well, you're going to be there next year when
I
we
will.
win first place.
Bigger and better next year.
And we're going to win first place because we're going to make it interactive.
Oh boy.
One of the things that they said that we did that they wished other people did is the girls went out into the people along the streets, into the groups of people, and talked to them and handed out candy and handed out stuff like that. Well, we handed out beads and stuff. So the interaction
It wasn't Mardi Gras, was it?
No, but we did beads because it was colorful and fun. They went real quick.
Depends on how much people want the necklaces.
I know. It's crazy. So we're going to get into the Bologna Festival, Bologna Festival, in a moment. Because we actually are starting next week our Detroit Icon, shows. And for those of you who don't know, the Detroit Icon shows is a group of shows that will highlight a icon from Detroit that's been there forever, that has that has weathered the ups and downs with Detroit and came out the other end and helped to make Detroit what it is today and help drive it into the future as well. And our first one is Pewabic. And we got to spend a fantastic day at Pewabic learning a lot of different things. Have you been down there? Downtown?
Doesn't ring a bell, but why don't you tell me about it?
Oh, it's so cool. We're going to run a video in a few minutes, but it's got tell it.
It is.
You liked it. You thought it was pretty cool.
I'm a pottery
fan,
so the historical side of it is cool, but it's a little working, art pottery museum. They have the historical aspect upstairs, so you can take free tours. They do field trips and things, but
they do workshops to make your own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've got a classroom. They've got a little patio where they do live music. Like they've got a whole little setup down there. And
plus, they have a vehicle, and they will come to your school. They will come to your event, and they will do like little pottery classes that you can actually make things and keep, or you can come there and do it. They're a 501c3, so
Well, then I guess I'll add it to my list of things to check out.
I think you'd actually like it. It blew my mind.
So.
Oh yeah. And they have a whole area in the back. They have their gift shop with all of their stuff in it. And then as you go around the corner towards the back, they have all local artists.
Nice.
Who have their wares in there as well, and their art in there as well. And I think that's great because they drive with the community and for the community.
Good.
So I think it's cool. So why don't we watch that for a quick second? This is a clip that nobody has seen any clips from this show because we're keeping it under wraps. And the following 5 shows will be dropped on the streaming services: Apple TV, Tubi, Amazon Prime, not Creative Corners, but through their actual series. And
I don't remember. We have a laundry list.
There's a laundry list of them. They're going to be everywhere.
Available to be watched.
So we're working with Bitmax right now, and soon you will be able to watch TWL at home on the streaming channels. We're going national. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So, and this one will be too.
Oh,
so it's exciting. Plus, you can listen to us on any of the podcast channels too. We're on all of them as well. So I will throw this to Roberto to send it to video real quick. And yes, be my guest.
Pewabic is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, again, doing outreach into the community and supporting artists within the Detroit area here. And a huge reason that we're able to still maintain this historic organization is from support within the community. So our membership program helps to support Pewabic pottery. It can also give you access to things like shopping discounts or certain like member benefit events.
standing, and they have some of the most creative people there. So next week, you will see us at Puabic for 6:30. So make sure you come on and you watch it because it's a lot of fun. And make sure you go down there and you become a member because that's how they survive. And all the cool stuff. So now to you.
Oh no.
I know, watch it, right? So now to you. So Malin, I see now if you guys have come in and gotten a calendar, a pinup calendar, the Detroit Pinup Culture calendar, you will see Malin Minton is July. She's in her fabulous red, white, and blue up here.
That's just one of like a handful in my wardrobe.
Of the red,
I
white.
love the Firebird. It ties into the car show. Classic.
I designed it for that year's Autorama.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
This was how many years ago, too? The photo?
Maybe 3.
3? Was it 3? I've done the show there 3 years, so I just can't remember exactly what everybody wore 2 years
It's
ago.
2 or 3.
2 or 3 years
I'd
ago
have to go through pictures, but that would take
to
a
see
while.
it. Yeah. Still, you look gorgeous in that.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
I was pleased with how it turned out.
Did
It
you
was
make that
supposed-
dress?
Yes.
Ah.
It was supposed to be an entirely different design, more, but we have this chest issue that the original design did not work with because it was built for somebody with less
chest. Well, that's okay. You modified and made something beautiful,
Mhm.
and it made it into the calendar. So I think that's
did.
great. You know, and
we
look at
found a
your way you
Trans Am to go with
pose.
it.
I know you did. It's fabulous. So we're here to talk about another festival you're doing. This is Autorama, of course, and
Autorama.
you're always a premier guest of ours when we are at Autorama.
It's always fun.
It is fun. I enjoy it. So, and then you get to see Autorama this year. Well, you've been to Autorama,
I
to our
didn't get to go
Autorama
this
shows.
past year, but I got to go the year before.
Right.
And yeah, I
So
loved it.
next year you're going to be helping to
Absolutely.
facilitate it. So you'll
Well, if you
maybe
need an outfit,
maybe she should be in a
I
pinup
do
know.
outfit.
commissions.
You know,
I've been starting to do
Some of the
commissions.
other
You
girls have
should.
been trying to prompt me into it, so I'm like, as long as somebody can do my hair for me.
Oh, that's easy.
The hair's the easy part.
This is all the time with the hair. I don't
Well, that's
style
what wigs
my
are for,
hair. Exactly.
and hair
Amazon has
pieces.
this really fun. That is not my hair. That is Amazon hair.
Oh, I might have to get.
I love that you call it Amazon hair.
It's Amazon hair.
It's Amazon hair. So you have another event coming up. What is that?
Yes. So I am involved with the Yale Bologna Festival
I
in
love
Yale,
that.
Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
It is a festival in the town of Yale
Mhm.
that is all about being full of bologna.
I love that.
The meat.
So why bologna? Do you know?
So Searoy's,
Mm-hmm.
100 years ago,
Okay.
last year, because
Mhm.
last year we celebrated their 100th anniversary.
Right.
They created Yale's bologna.
Oh, perfect.
That's long
So-
story short.
That I guess so.
Yeah.
But so that's great. So tell me more. Now this is your 3rd year running the
No,
pinup,
this is my 3rd year running the pinup
Right.
contest.
but not the 3rd year in it.
Originally, back in 2019, Battling Betties got a hold
Mhm.
of the Chamber of Commerce, who organizes the Yale Bologna Festival,
Right.
and asked to come in and put on a pinup contest.
Okay.
And they loved it.
Mhm.
So we had the year everybody went to sleep,
Mhm.
and then the year everything kind of
Such
got
a lovely way
going.
of putting that.
Right.
Mhm.
There's other ways to put it,
Yeah.
but that I prefer going to sleep. It was a little sleeping beauty moment. Just woke up to disasters. However, you're making me lose my train of thought.
Oh, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. So 2022,
Correct.
3 years ago, they were talking about bringing and building everything back up. And I said, well, I can help. I
Mhm.
run contests before for different charities, different fun things. And I said, let's have at it. So 2022, we did a fun little one, and they keep wanting us back.
Well, that's perfect. That means you're doing a good job if they keep wanting you back.
Yes.
So now I know you put you facilitate the pinup show.
Yes.
Are you in it as a contest as well?
No.
No.
I organize and I host the contest.
Okay.
So I'm not in my
Okay.
own contest.
Oh, I'm.
What I am in
Mhm.
is the running to be this year's Yale Bologna Queen of the festival.
Of the whole festival.
Of the whole festival of the town of Yale.
Okay.
So last year I ran for Yale Bologna Queen.
Okay.
I am the current reigning princess.
Okay.
So I have partial reign over some of the the meat jokes.
Mhm.
This year, well, last year. So, all right, I got to back up.
Do they actually tell meat jokes? Like over the speaker so everybody can laugh?
I can't divulge that.
We'll have to go there and see. Go on.
So, to become Yale Bologna
Mhm.
Queen, it's based on fundraising for the community.
Right.
All of the funds that get raised go 100% back into doing next year's festival, other community events. All these funds go towards things that the community does. So, in order to become queen, you have to
Raise the money.
You have to hustle and raise the money.
Well, that makes sense.
So last year I raised over $7,800.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that made you princess.
That made me princess. So this year my goal is
Ah.
to at least raise what I did last year
And plus some if possible.
and plus some.
Mhm.
But at least that's my
Right.
goal.
Mhm.
And if that happens to earn me the crown, that's just a little cherry on top of being able to fundraise for the community.
That's fantastic.
Well,
I got to tell you, I was a little confused because I thought the Bologna Queen was. You see where my thinking was
understand
going.
the confusion.
So
yes,
I get
yes.
it. So
I've had
your
to explain
pinup,
that a few different times.
your
now.
pinup contest is separate from the
completely
okay.
separate.
All right, very
Completely
good.
separate. The
Because I
girls
was a
do
little-
not have to come out and hustle. They just have to come out
And look pretty.
and look pretty. Pose
Yeah.
with the car.
Oh, very good.
Answer
Okay.
a question to
So
me
that
on
makes sense
stage.
because you're right. You don't want to be in a contest you facilitate.
No, there's no reason to.
So that's why I
I'm
was
up
a
there
little.
talking. How
yeah.
can I be up there talking
I don't
and
know.
competing? I mean,
I don't compete,
I haven't
no.
mastered the complete split in half yet.
You want to know what's funny is I have been to so many of I've been to a lot of them that you've been
Mm-hmm.
to. You'd think I'd know this by now, but I'm having surgery in 3 days, so medication
The meds are already
helps.
kicking
They're
in.
kicking in. Let's use that. Or maybe it's
For
just
how
talking
long?
about meat.
Bologna on the brain.
Bologna on the brain. I know. I love it. Go on.
So, where was I?
Okay, so you are running for. So tell me about this contest to raise money to become Bologna Queen.
So to become Bologna Queen this year.
I think we have a graphic too for
Yes.
it.
So
Mhm.
this year for Bologna Queen, they are having us sell because last year was against me and one other girl.
Right.
This year it is against past royals.
Okay.
So there's me and about,
Mhm.
I think 10, 11 other girls. So because there's so many of us running, and we do have a Bologna King.
I saw that.
We
No
do,
pictures.
we do
Yeah.
have a Bologna King and a Bologna
Mhm.
Prince, and they do their fundraising too.
Mhm.
But obviously I'm not running to be Bologna King.
Well,
I'm
of course
the
not.
Queen.
Mhm. Because the queen is always a step higher than the king.
Shh, we don't tell them that.
They should already know that.
So this year they're having us sell raffle tickets.
Okay.
And the raffle tickets are $10 a piece.
Oh, that's not
The
bad.
grand prize
Mhm.
is $2,000,
Ooh.
$1,000, and $500.
So how
So
can
there
people
are
buy
3
those?
chances. So I have get a hold of me.
Get a hold of you.
Get a hold of me.
So,
I can do digital. I can do cash.
On the graphic that we put up, it has the information.
Does it? I gave you one of them.
Not the little one. Remember that graphic for
The auction?
the
No,
auction?
the auction is the 24th of January.
When do you
July.
need to have your?
Everything has to be turned in on the 24th of July at the end of that last chance
Okay.
auction.
So I
That
don't.
is my last chance to raise funds. We each put together a lot and a raffle basket. That raffle basket is a raffle.
Right.
And then we have our auction lot that gets
Mhm.
auctioned off of things that we collected for this one little lot.
Okay.
And we're allowed to do different little things at our little table. I like to do my Jello and pudding shots.
I hear
which
you're pretty good at those.
I'm really good at those. I'm really good at mixing and making up some ones. I came up with one to bounce off of that fun mini beer shot.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
it's very good.
I love that.
It's I don't think I can say its name on air though.
Later,
Later.
you can.
Later.
So, because we want to maintain our monetization. So after 30 minutes. So I don't have that.
AdWord. It's
No,
just usually something
do you
you
have it
say
down
in
there?
private.
Yeah, this. Okay, so I do not have this on. I do not have this on as a graphic, but I will put it on our site so that if you would like to help Malin Minton become queen, then you can, or unless you want to scan it right here, you can scan
Oh,
any
there's
of
4
these.
different ones to scan.
Yeah.
I've got all the digital ways. And
So I will actually scan this in and I will put it right on our site.
I can
with
send you
this?
the actual.
Oh, can you send them to me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then they will be on there, so you can put in. It's $10, you guys, per
With some great
raffle
prizes
tick,
to win.
and
Yes.
I mean, you could win $2,000 and make her queen
Yes.
because everybody's a princess once in a while, but everybody needs to be a queen.
Yes.
Take
And
it from one.
I want full reign
Take
over
it from
all
one.
of the meat in your mouth jokes, with full reign of them.
Yeah.
Right over whose head?
I said, take it from
I
one.
heard you, darling.
Chose not.
This is a gorgeous picture of you. Did
Thanks.
you make that dress
I
too?
did.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, tell me, when was your first time you've ever stepped on stage in a pinup contest?
In a pinup contest.
Yes, because I know that you do a lot of stage work.
Yes. Well,
Mhm.
I've done theater since
Right.
ninth grade.
Yeah.
Pinup, my first time doing it was in 2017,
Really?
after my daughter was born.
Mm-hmm. So, what made you decide to do pinup?
I got told something I was doing was actually a thing and I should go check it out and have some fun.
Oh, let me guess. Did you dress kind of pinup-ish for something?
No, I just dress that way normally.
Oh, normally?
This is
Yeah, because every time I see you,
this
you're
is grocery
dressed.
shopping.
Yeah, it should be. It used to be in the 50s and
So
60s.
you're just always channeling the vintage vibe. That's
Yeah.
natural you,
So-
and then they
Yeah.
were like, you should do this.
Yes.
I'm going to
Look
stand
at
up.
you.
I'm going to let her stand up so you can see this gorgeous dress that she's
yes.
wearing. She made this. So one of the things with Mail and Mitten is she makes a lot of the dresses for the pinups, because you made several of the dresses
Yes.
for a piece of sausage fell out of your pocket. So
Where
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
it fell
Thrown at
down.
me.
If I can try to get, I'm going to get it. Hold on.
Yes, you bend over and get the meat.
Yep.
Was that a sausage in your pocket, or? Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Did you drop this?
I did.
Thank
because it
you.
was supposed to be a point.
It's going to be a pointer because tell me about when is the Bologna Festival?
So the Bologna Festival
Mhm.
is
The 24th,
the last weekend of July
the
in
last
Yale,
weekend
Michigan.
of July.
The 24th is
Mhm.
my last chance to raise any and all funds
Right.
to go towards my campaign of becoming queen.
So by the 24th, she needs to be queen.
By the 24th, I need to be queen.
Yep.
So the 25th,
Okay.
which is Friday,
Mhm.
is the first official. So the 24th is your kickoff night.
Right.
The 25th is the first day of the festival. They
Okay.
have a whole list of fun stuff going on.
hmm
They have Yale's Got Talent this year.
Oh,
Friday and Saturday, we have a beer tent for the first
Mhm.
time in Yale,
Ooh.
Michigan. I know.
oh, nice, nice.
Yes.
hmm
And all the meat you can shove in your mouth.
You gotta watch
She,
it down with
look at all
something.
the hearts. I love it. Gosh, you talk about meat and mouth, and there you go.
People are just
Mhm.
chiming in.
So they have, they're doing a couple different new things this year. The beer tent. This is their first year doing the beer tent.
Okay.
This is their first year doing Yale's Got Talent.
Okay.
This is their first year of bringing in Jelly Ball. I'm not positive what it is.
Okay.
I know what it is, but I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. Is it a game or?
It's a game. I
Okay.
think you're in a ball.
Oh, is it one of those that you get in and they
Oh,
use you
I
as
think-
the
I think
something
so.
to that
I think
effect?
so.
I've always wanted to get in one of those and go in the water. That would be
You
fun.
could do the float down in Port Huron with that,
That would be fun.
but make sure you have a way to get back to the Michigan side.
I'll
'cause
just
you don't
float
wanna-
over to
Or
Canada.
have your passport for Canada.
Yeah, I'll just hold it up in the ball.
So
Mhm.
Friday the 25th is when they are doing the raffle drawing
Okay.
on stage before they crown
Okay.
whoever wins.
Mhm.
So that will be at 5 o'clock on
Mhm.
Friday. And then following that is the crowning to determine who has raised the most for the community.
Okay. So the crowning for the Bologna Queen would be Friday night.
Friday night at
Okay.
like 5:30,
Mhm.
depending on how long it takes them to pull
Okay.
out 3 tickets.
Do you have to be present?
No, goodness no.
Because that'll
do
help a
not
lot
have
of
to
people.
Because you have a
present to
busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'll
I do.
help a lot of people chip
No,
in. If
I-
they,
Yeah.
even
they
if you're
can't
out of
make it.
state, you can buy tickets. I already have people from out of state buying tickets.
All my California people, you will be able to go on here and you will be able to vote for her, for Bologna Queen for Yale, Michigan, because you know exactly where that is.
And the only way to vote is sadly to give me funds. And even
Yeah.
if you don't want to get a raffle ticket, you can put that in the notes. It does have to be attached to a ticket, but I can also put that name on there towards your favorite nonprofit.
I was going to
And
say,
you
in order
send me
to,
your phone number so I can send you visual confirmation
yeah,
that I put the correct name that you wanted on your ticket.
there you go.
So
And,
it doesn't have to be you if you don't gamble for some reason. I know there are reasons why people don't.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not gambling. It's a fundraiser where you have the potential to benefit.
Well, and not only that,
all
Or
angles
your nonprofit.
Yeah.
not
like
only
it.
that, those a lot of you who in my California and Nevada family and friends that are watching, Nevada not so much, but California, Yale is a small town, and
Yes.
it's a very small town,
It's a very
right?
small town.
And so this
Not
will
nearly as
help
small
that
as
community.
Applegate, which is literally 4 corners, but
Or White Cloud, where I grew up.
yeah.
It helps benefit the local community. So
Yes.
this is something that is not just putting a crown on her head.
No.
It's also benefiting the schools, the
Mhm.
city, everything in
Yes.
there. And small towns, they're limited on what they can and cannot get. So this would be a great one.
Mhm.
Because I lived in a small town, and I say not so much in Nevada because you're spread out and you have a ton of small towns.
This is our 34th year of doing 34th, 35th,
34th, I think I saw.
30, yeah,
Yeah,
year
but still.
of doing the Yale Bologna Festival.
So
I say 34, 35 because there was that year we all went to sleep,
Yeah, that's true.
so it didn't
It's a
happen.
little gap.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it was a gap
everybody woke
year.
up.
Yes, well, not everybody, but
Yes,
What-
that's true.
so
I guess
what
you
else
could look at
goes
it that
on
way.
At
Go
the
ahead.
Bologna Festival, do we have like bologna eating
Yes,
contests? Do
no,
bologna
we have a bologna-
recipe contest.
we have a bologna ring toss, we have a hula hoop, we have a parade. The parade is Saturday the 26th.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember my entire schedule of events that is in my brain.
Is it bobbing for bologna?
Bobbing
No,
for
but
bologna, I
that-
love it.
That may make the list, actually. These are some good ideas.
Yeah, bobbing for bologna, I
You know,
love
where you
that.
hang
Like a
it from the
movie.
string.
Doesn't it?
and you have
I
to
know.
grab it, very
That's
graciously.
That one's going to go on the list, I think.
There we go.
That one's going to go on the list. We do outhouse races.
It's even more fabulous.
We usually
Outhouse
do outhouse
races.
races. That I believe is usually on Friday after the crowning.
So is that where they build it like an
They
outhouse,
have
like
their
on a bike or
outhouse.
whatever,
Yep.
and then it's
And then
for
there's
as long
somebody
as they can go?
inside, and then they need a team of people pulling them. So you have to literally be on.
I
You
thought we
guys-
were racing to the
do you not
outhouse.
hear anything?
Due to all the bologna.
No,
and
you are
beer.
racing in the outhouse.
You are? None of our phones are on.
Nobody's phone? Okay.
You hear an echo like a phone?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, mine was really, really low.
Oh, maybe you heard it though because of the.
It's because we're all just talking at the same time.
So, Lana Lenore gives you good luck and Mail-in Mitten give you good luck, Mail-in Mitten at Bologna Queen,
Mhm.
and so people are wishing you well. So
Yes.
I think that's fantastic.
I don't ever have
There's-
anyone wishing me bad.
No, but some people just sit there and be silent when they need to be saying, getting in their purses and their wallets, and So, my friends in California, you have money. I know you do. So let's
Get a hold
share
of me.
the wealth.
Let's talk.
Yes. So what else goes on? I'm over here over talking everybody because I'm having fun. So
Well, that's okay. It's all
I
about
know.
meat.
We're all excited about
meat or you?
the meat fest.
Meat.
I didn't know if you said meat or me.
Yeah, both.
It's because either one could work. So, so what else goes on?
So the 26th of the Saturday is the
Mhm.
big day of the festival. They
Right.
do the parade. They have more of the jelly ball. There's still the beer tent, still the bologna meat tent. There's music. We have all kinds of bands playing. We have
Awesome.
in the beer tent and on our main stage. There's I'm serious. I forgot my schedule.
So does this take up the whole town
Yes.
during it?
We cut off Main Street. Main Street
Really?
is cut down, and it is all fun.
If you guys haven't been
Nice.
to a festival in a small town,
That's
go.
all about meat.
That's all about
Right?
meat.
Just
I mean,
follow the scent.
yes,
Follow the
no kidding.
scent of
But-
the. And, I have the best picture, but again, it's not.
Did you send it to me to put up?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
It is.
Can we show it to our subscribers only, maybe?
Is it X-rated?
I mean, depends on how dirty your mind is.
I mean, can it go on Facebook without getting flagged?
Debatable. It's me eating bologna on a stick.
Let's
Okay,
try it.
send it to us, and our subscribers will see it. Because we have a subscriber channel that people have to subscribe to, and
They get all the really fun stuff.
they get all the really fun stuff. So
Okay.
I will post.
It is.
Naughty pictures. No, not naughty, but fun pictures.
It is of me with my mouth open wide around
Oh,
Being
so
on
what?
a
But you've
stick.
got clothes on and you're just eating.
Yeah.
So, and like you had said earlier, that when I speak, I don't speak with a dirty mind. It's not my fault if you have one, that's all you have and can hear.
Well, it's only dirty if your mind was dirty to
That's
begin
what I
with.
mean.
I say it perfectly innocently.
And mine's filthy.
Oh, well, I don't know where mine's at in the state of the machine wash at the moment.
Mine's filthy.
Oh.
Mhm. I will be proud about that.
We at least try to
So-
stay viewer.
Yeah.
You try to
I
do
don't think we've
what?
crossed the line just yet, but
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet.
We're
Getting
good
there.
with the meat.
Okay, so
the 27th, the
Yep,
Sunday,
the
is
Sunday.
the last Sunday of the month.
yeah.
The last day of the festival.
Mhm.
We do a vintage car show,
Oh, nice.
and that is when I host the Ms. Bolognaville pinup contest at 12:30 this year.
Awesome. Now, do you have enough girls, or do you still need
I
some?
still need some to sign up.
So, how many? About how many?
To sign up, or
Mhm.
how many are we looking to have in the contest?
Like, how many do you want in the contest?
I want about 12.
And how many do you have?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. So, but you could always use more.
I have some.
And you could always use, in case somebody gets sick or something,
Yes.
a
Yes.
stand-in.
Last year our winner is Goldie Frocks.
Oh, really? I love her.
I know, right? Isn't
Yeah.
she great?
If somebody wants to sign up, where can they?
Yeah,
go?
how do they sign
Email
up?
you, or-
That's on the poster. You
Okay.
email me.
Yep.
we will
On the
post
first
all of these
poster.
things
Yep.
and
Yep.
times and
On that
dates
first
and-
poster.
yeah.
Yep. So, if you're interested in, and I read in there that you don't have to be a seasoned pinup.
Goodness,
No. That first timers
I
are
love
always
my
welcome,
first-timers.
and or you've done it one or two times.
Let's pop your pinup cherry.
There you go. You know, Nikki, you
I'm
can do the
thinking-
pinup.
I can be a
Oh no, you're gonna be gone. It's
baloney
the
version.
it's
if
the
I was
last.
home, I might.
I was gonna say
We'll
you're
try
gonna
for
be
next year.
you're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
if there's a problem with needing a wardrobe, odds are I've got something in my
Yes.
wardrobe.
Right?
I love dressing people out of my wardrobe, which goes back into my theater stuff.
That's
We
fantastic.
can dig through your drawers.
Oh, yes.
So I have a couple girls that want to be models, pinup,
Mhm.
not necessarily pinup, but models and stuff like
Okay.
that. I think I might send them over to you.
Send them over to me. Well,
Yep.
fun.
So tell me, how does somebody sign up? What is the fee? What is the
So
Mhm.
for the Ms. Bolognaville, it's a $20 registration fee.
okay?
You
Not bad,
send me a
not bad.
bio and a picture that you're okay with having set on stage.
Mhm.
That's about 30 seconds to a minute long,
Mhm.
and a picture that you're good with having
And show up.
promoted. And yes, show up.
Yep. So so tell me an idea. So if somebody's watching and they're interested in it, what is the process once they sign up and everything and they get there? What do they do? Do they come up on stage? Do
Yes.
they have a
We will
talent?
be
Do they
on-
have to have a
no.
talent? That type of thing.
Very easy.
Mhm.
It's perfect for first timers.
Any questions you ask?
I do ask a question,
but they're not hard.
they're not hard. I'll go
Mm-mm.
over with them before we
beforehand.
go on. You'll
Mhm.
know what your question is.
And it's fun. It's
You
fun.
Make it fun. This year, it's all about going back to basics. This year, it's all about
Mhm.
traditional. So come out in whatever your version of a traditional pinup is. If that's cheesecake, rockabilly,
So it can be any
glam,
theme,
it can-
just
it-
back to the basics.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
I mean,
idea.
do it with a side of glam
Well, of
or
course,
ham. Well, not
of
ham,
course.
but
Well,
You're gonna have
Baloney.
to take that with you.
Lisa, what?
Lisa
No.
said
Very
this
good
is my
gesture,
kind of
fool.
festival.
Lisa said, so Lisa is Steve's sister, and she says, where do you see that at? I don't see
This
it.
is my kind of festival.
My kind of festival. That is Lisa. Oh,
Lana
yeah.
Says I'll be there.
Yep. Is she competing this year?
Who?
Lana.
well, she'll be there.
She'll be there. I love that.
Somebody needs to talk her
So,
into officially signing up.
Those of
but-
you who know Lana,
Hint,
she's been
hint.
on our show 100 times, and we carry her jewelry here. I'm actually thinking about calling her in to do another show with her jewelry for summer. But you need to sign up because you could win the contest easily, I would think.
And
never
we do
know.
have a cash prize for the Ms. Bolognaville.
Very good.
I won't say the
No,
amount
because it's gotta be a
not
surprise.
officially finalized yet, but it is
Yep.
cash.
It's got to be a surprise.
And
Some things
of
have
course,
to be a surprise.
crowns,
Oh,
sashes,
and
Right.
and other goodies.
and
yeah.
you give like a prize pack, right?
All the
stuff
girls
like
get
that.
goodie bags. I
So-
take a lot of fun in specializing.
I'm going to tell you that we here at Time Warp have decided that we are going to
Bestowed.
we are going to give to you some prizes that you can hand out. How
Thank
you
you.
do it, that's up to you.
Yes.
Whether it's all at one, like all as one, or you put it in different ones. But this is a Woodward Shop, Hudson's Woodward Shop box that ties. And it comes in that, so I'll let you open it.
Now we're opening packages.
And what do we have here?
Ooh.
So-
What do I
We
pull
had
out
to tie in the
first?
vintage
Well, we've got-
aspect from our gifts,
And it's in a
so.
baggie, but we've got a Time Warp button and Time Warp
Buttons.
Vintage buttons.
Fun.
And we've got a little thing of wieners.
Teeny
Oscar
wiener.
Meyer wieners.
Oscar Mayer wieners there, a little packet of wieners.
They're mini wieners.
And then we have
Make an earring or something.
micro dogs.
because we have phony bologna.
Okay.
1990s phony bologna treats, but you don't
I
eat them.
don't recommend eating that.
No, I wouldn't recommend eating them.
It does not look like it was preserved well.
No, and what's funny is look how bologna's spelled because it's phony bologna.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And then we have a $50 gift card for here
Oh.
for the girl, for whoever
Exciting.
wins. Then we have, and I picked this one. This is a WonderCon by the Tiki Farm.
It's like a little vase.
Well, it's supposed to be a drink,
It's a
like a cup, but a vase would be nice. But I liked it because it reminded me of a tiki pinup.
Mhm.
So this one is from WonderCon in California, 1990s. I'll let you hold that for a minute.
That one's breakable.
Put your summer
Yeah.
cocktail in there.
And then we have because of ham,
Mm-hmm.
right? We have a Piglet pot holder. And then I will take that from you. Look at her. She's giving me kisses. It's like my kitty. And then we have a gorgeous Betty Crocker's cookbook that Nikki's going to talk about.
And I'm so glad the theme is like Pleasantville because Betty Crocker vintage cookbook is very,
Mhm.
back in the day. So we were looking for, all things bologna here in the store, and I found it's Betty Crocker's Good and Easy. And I flipped to, I knew there'd be bologna.
Of course, our
something
sticker is
here.
in there too.
We have the full of bologna casserole recipe,
Nice.
bookmarked for you by a Time Warp Vintage sticker.
Yep. So that
So-
way you can make the what is it?
Full of bologna.
Oh, I thought it was
casserole.
phony a minute. So we got the phony bologna
Full
and
of
the full of bologna. So we're gonna
you.
bologna you right out of here. Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm. Bologna stuff isn't easy to find.
No, it's not. We were looking everywhere for stuff,
Yeah.
and I was surprised we found this, to be honest with you. But
Well, thank you.
but this is all for you to give out however you need, and we will be possibly sponsoring as well.
Well, thank you.
And we'll take a look at the tickets too.
Yes,
Can I put you guys on the spot for a second?
Yes, of course.
you can try.
As a novice in all this, and Nikki and
I'm gonna
Jason,
set
you guys
this right
know
over
this
there.
too. Like icon wise, who are the top 5 pinups of all time?
Oh well, the most famous one right off the bat would be and she just flew out of my head the minute I was going to say.
Page,
Well, Betty Page, of
Marilyn
course.
Monroe.
But if you're going to go more recent, she's
he
more
said
burlesque.
iconic.
Yeah,
Well,
those
Dita
two.
Von Teese.
Yeah, because she would fall within icon.
I would say Audrey Deluxe with.
I would say
Viva.
Audrey Deluxe as well.
With Viva. I
Yeah,
would say
with Viva.
Audrey.
But of course, Betty Page is the most famous. Marilyn Monroe, Mariska Hargitay's mother. She just did the movie.
Yeah, I'm.
I swear to God, it
you
sucks
did
to
put
get
us
old.
on the spot.
It sucks
There
to
is
get
no
old.
teleprompter with our
No.
script.
Somebody tell me who Mariska Hargitay's mother is. Come on. And Jane Mansfield.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So nobody told me. I just remembered. So Jane's Mansfield's considered a pinup in a way, and it's anybody who is voluptuous, who was not afraid to show skin.
We all
somebody
know that
who
photo
was.
of her sitting
It's
with
not
the-
even about showing skin.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
Don't get me
It's
wrong. I
about-
don't mind.
It's about the
It's
look.
about embracing your own self of empowerment, body positivity,
And feminism.
Mhm.
being able to be soft, strong, confident.
I love that.
Be involved with the community. It's about helping build other people up.
It absolutely
it's
is.
about it's all about good
It actually-
things.
Because
I almost wish we could rename it something other than pinup because
yeah, because it
anybody
automatically
who
goes to
thinks pinup,
thing.
they go to
Skin.
to skin. And I'm like,
Yep.
well, I mean that is a part of it, but
But it's not the main focus of it.
we focus on the family friendly side of
Mhm.
pinup.
Well,
Don't
and the
get me wrong,
self-empowerment.
I mean, I have an entirely
course you do.
different calendar.
And you focus on self-empowerment.
Yes, and
And
building up others.
and building up others. It's funny you say that because I got to speak with Lady.
You say that properly, sir.
Oh, see, look, I got it from her too. I love that. So Lady Victoria Jean,
Good
I got
boy.
to speak with her. And she said the same thing. She said it's self-empowerment. It's building others up. That's one of her favorite things. And I love that you guys say that because that is what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's about being kind, and if you can do it in heels with red lips and just a side of sass and attitude, oh, sweetie, watch out, boys.
See? That's
There it
perfect.
is. There it is.
And you know what? It makes people listen.
It does.
It
does
commands
also,
the stage.
It does also make a lot of people very uncomfortable because I am comfortable in being myself.
And you know
that
what?
is
You
a
should be.
but that is a challenge when it
Okay.
comes to that.
I love that you said that because I am fine being myself, and I'm feminine. I'm
Loud, outgoing.
loud, outgoing,
You
but
are?
I'm also, I know, right? But I'm also awkward
Sometimes.
socially, a
Sure.
little bit.
I know
And
too.
yeah, but we're our worst enemies, our own
We are
worst
our
enemies.
worst critics.
And
Critics,
I think I'm the worst I'm the most awkward person in the world because the 80s were too good for me from what I remember. And so now I forget half the things I want to talk about. And I don't care we get comments on here, oh, how come you don't have a guy interview that girl? And I'm interviewing them and I'm like, whatever, let the society bash you
More
down.
comments is more views. Who cares what they have to say?
But I don't care because I am who I am and I love who I am. And it took me 53 years to love who I am.
Yes.
And I love that
a lot of
comment.
the times that people are talking down, it's this part that they're insecure about themselves about, and I'm guilty of.
Oh, we all are
of
doing it.
doing it too.
Yeah, we all
I
are.
try to correct it. I
Yeah.
apologize where needed.
Yep.
Especially if it gets brought to my attention, I will apologize wholeheartedly.
Lana Turner, somebody said.
Oh,
Poor Rita.
Rita
yeah.
Hayworth.
I love Rita.
Mhm.
That hair flip.
Well, we could just go through Vogue.
Oh,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But go on. I love that you say that because I think that people misunderstand pinup shows sometimes.
yes. I mean, we're not doing the old-fashioned in a bathing suit
No.
pinup contest, and those were big in the 50s. You will see all the
Right.
pictures.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everybody pictures the car garage with it,
Yes,
the
Right.
men's only eyes, naughty, and it's
and-
kind of like drag. It's an art form, it's a performance style, but it's not always cheeky, naughty, and then
Yes.
people there's the fairy tale story reading with drag queens.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they can put on different
Mm-hmm.
forms of entertainment. And
Oh, don't get
it's
me
not
wrong. I love my
always-
drag queens. Half the time
they're
I get called if
better at
half the
makeup
time
than
I
you.
get asked if I'm one
Isn't that hilarious? Why? Because you wear makeup and look pretty?
because I do it grocery shopping.
Well, so what? Do you know, I'm going to tell you, Malin, we had a woman come in. She was probably in her 80s. Anyways, she was buying a crown, like just one of our crowns. And I asked her, I said, what's the crown for that you're buying? And she goes, oh, I have an Instagram page. I'm the crown. And I go, what do you mean? And she goes, look me up. And so I look her up and there she is. All these different pictures of her laying in bubble bath with a big old crown on, grocery shopping with a big old crown on. And she's in her 80s. And she goes, I wear a crown everywhere I go. And I take a picture of myself there. I'm the crown lady. I thought that was fantastic.
Well, and that just sets the tone for your
Isn't that
day.
awesome?
It really does.
Yeah, like if we all put a crown on every morning, we'd, walk a little taller.
When I'm
And
80,
if
I want to
someone's
wear
sitting a
those.
little crooked, you fix it for them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or give them one of your bobby pins and make sure it don't move.
Exactly. So Bologna Festival is the last week of July.
Yes. Last weekend.
And last weekend of July. So it's right in the middle of summer. So
Yes.
we all have
It
things.
is warm. We do have a dunk tank.
Hot
Oh,
bologna,
perfect.
Uh-huh.
And we can just say, I'll volunteer for the dunk tank.
Right? People will be lined up
People,
to
I
get in.
know, just
The way
lined
the
up.
wear's been, oy.
But it
Listen,
sounds
did
like a good
finally
time.
warm up, so I can't complain
True.
too
Oh, no,
much.
not at all.
It is warm in the appropriate month.
Mm.
So
July's supposed to be hot.
July and August are allowed to be warm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not, guys aren't doing anything that weekend, go down there. But
No,
beforehand,
come up there.
or come up there. That's true.
We're in the thumb.
Yes, I was gonna have
I'm
your
Malin
points.
Mitten, so I always
Uh-huh.
use my mitten on my hand
Okay.
until you wear a mat.
Mhm.
So Port Huron's here, Yale's just about here. It's
So
only
it's
about a
kind
half.
of down a little bit over
it's,
to the
it's more
west.
just to the west of
Just
Port
to the
Huron.
west of Port
Yeah.
Huron. So it's easy to get to. M53.
Sure.
The freeway should take you up there.
It's right off of 19. It's
Right
on
off 19. Okay, so M53 to 19, and you'll be able
Mhm.
to get there in no time.
Or 94 to
Mhm.
69.
To 69
Up and
over.
over.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nines.
Yale. Just Google Yale and follow the way. So you were running the pinup contest. You still need some girls.
Yes.
So if you're interested, please contact Malin Mitten, and I will actually talk to a few of the models that want to work in fashion, and whenever I do a show, see if they want to do pinup.
Sure.
And then you guys can go on and scan these QR codes that we will have up to you so that you can help support Malin Mitten.
I only need to sell 800 tickets to meet my goal for last year, and I'm not supposed to say how close I am to it, but I need to.
So, but you can go above that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get about approximately anywhere from 25 to 32,000 views. And yes, we do.
Now somebody posted the Bolognaville pinup, the link to the event.
Yay.
Oh, awesome.
Gabrielle.
Thanks, Lana.
Gabby did?
Gabrielle,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Thank you. Helpful.
if at least 1,000 of you of the 25 to 32,000 that watch us,
$10. They're $10 a piece.
Yep.
And I'll put it
get
towards
her
your
to be
nonprofit.
queen. Let's go.
Mama's
So I'm so
learning
excited
how to
about
hustle
that.
this year.
Mama's learning how to hustle.
Oh,
Well,
where are they
with
called?
meat.
Mama hustled last year, but we're really hustling this year. I got competition.
I love it. They're going to X-rate this show with meat. So do you like bologna?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
I don't know if I've had bologna in so long. Since I was a kid.
What?
Well, it's not
that's
something
like
that
the
I usually
summer
buy.
sandwich. Like just
Yeah. So you can
bologna
Mhm.
sandwich was a
Sea Ray's
thing.
bologna. I love it grilled.
Right.
See, I would eat it
Fried,
grilled.
fried,
Grilled or fried.
grilled.
Yeah.
It's
Fried
same-
bologna
same-
sandwich.
Right.
I'd say
So is
same
the food
difference,
there
but grilled,
bologna
you cook
themed?
it over. Duh.
Is it? I mean, you'd be surprised. I've gone to different festivals and there's nothing that's themed.
Oh
like
no, we
that.
have a bologna tent
Of just bologna stuff.
of just bologna sandwiches, bologna on a stick.
Oh.
It's meat on a stick to put in your
we
mouth.
have a picture of you eating
Yes.
them. That's right.
You just want to see
Look
me
at her. She wants to shove it.
Just me to
Just get him.
I love it. Okay, so we are
do
not winning
bologna
any
ring
family shows
tosses.
today.
No, sadly.
No, but that's okay because you know what? Adults love to be entertained and have fun.
Yes, and it's all about meat.
What do you think about this meat?
This is a good piece of meat.
I think we should let her take it with her because it's
You know,
a
take this
perfect
meat out of my hands. I'm gonna get in
perfect
trouble.
gesturing tool. She's
So-
been waving it
It's my
around.
scepter.
It's funny because when Steve
Knight
before,
people with
before Steve left, he's like he went to grab the sausage and he said, "You think that this would be something good?" And I go, well, it's sausage, not bologna. But then she's like, "Oh, it's all the same. It's meat." So I went and grabbed it and brought it
technically,
over.
sausage is meat in a tube.
Yeah, it is.
Bologna is technically
the
meat in a tube.
tube.
It just depends on which type of meat you're putting in your tube.
Absolutely.
Depends on how you slice it.
Or if you slice it at all.
I love it. And we love who you guys are. I love that.
I'm glad somebody does.
Well, I'm glad somebody does too. So Rita Hayworth, yeah, we could go right through that song. But you know what? It's all fun and games. We do enjoy it because you have to enjoy life. We have one
Yes.
to live. So what else do you do? You are in the entertainment field, stage.
Boy. Well, I don't entertain that way, good sir.
Well, I was referring to standard entertainment. Again, a dirty mind
Daytime
helps to
TV.
play into
Daytime
it.
TV.
The entertainment field.
The
I do a lot
family
of yes,
features.
The family features.
Yes.
I do a lot of theater.
Theater. So tell me,
So live
what got
theater.
you into theater? Because you said you were 9 when you started
Ninth
theater.
grade.
9th grade.
I've always wanted to go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you been
goodness.
out there?
Furthest I've been has been Viva so far.
Oh, really?
It's on my to-do list.
So
I
you,
want to go play in the fabric district though. So really,
because you make your dresses,
I
so
do.
you love to
I
create.
love to act. I love to be expressive.
Mhm.
I love to be myself. But I also love to sew and create, and I want to dress others so that they can express their best selves.
That's fun.
And costuming, sewing is all a part of that. So I want to eventually one day
Go out there and try.
go out there, go to New
New York,
York,
one of the
or Chicago. I don't
Mhm.
know. I mean, there's options around at home.
Oh, there's options everywhere.
I did get to costume a brand new musical with
nice.
called Alice the Musical.
Yes,
Notre
I know
Dame
Alice.
Prep
Yep.
At
Was that something back there?
It's just
Oh.
the toys moving. They're coming up closer.
Oh, we're here late, so they're starting to come
Yeah,
alive.
he's coming.
They are the ones that clean
They're
the
getting
store.
excited. We're talking about meat up
I
here.
know.
So yes, I've been getting to be.
How did that
costume
go with
designer.
Alice? Because I talked to a couple of the Alice people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mitch and-
back a ways.
Yeah, it was a couple years
Yeah.
back now, but
Yeah.
it was a brand new musical, and I got to be the first costume.
I think that's fantastic.
And I got paid for it, which was
Oh, that's even better.
Usually, I just
Do it because you
and,
want to do it.
I mean, I've
Well, you got to
been
get your
learning
name
to
out
ask
there.
for the money for the fabric back, but
Well, you know what? You are talented, and talent costs. So, and in this day and age, if you wanted to buy a dress from somebody, you're going to pay them to buy the dress. So, if you want a dress from Malin Mitten, pay her to buy the dress.
It's hard when you
she
love
makes
doing
gorgeous
something.
I love
stuff.
You want to
doing
do it
it.
anyway, but you
Yes.
have to remember.
But understand, because she
are
loves
a
doing it,
business.
because
Yes.
she loves doing
we're
it.
learning how to do all that. We are finishing up our business degree from SC4
Mhm.
Nice.
for associates, and then I'm looking at going to Oakland University in
Mhm.
fall of 26
Oh,
for
nice.
communications and hopefully do their theater design with focus
Very
on
good.
costuming. I'm
I have a couple friends in
also-
costuming with Paramount, so
Oh, wow.
I do actually.
It's not what you know, it's who you. Well,
It
it
is
is
a
what
little
you
bit.
know with that, but
So,
it is also who
It
you
is also
know.
who you know.
I had something to say and I forgot what
I
it
got to
was.
do Cinderella
Oh,
with Portland Civic
nice.
Theater.
Did you play or did you do the
I
outfits?
did both.
You did both. Were you
And that was the
Cinderella?
year I went to Viva too. So
Oh,
that
nice.
was 2023.
Busy.
Oh,
it
2
was
years ago
busy.
you were in
Yes,
Viva.
yes.
Nice.
And so I played the stepmother, Madame.
I love it.
And then I also made 17 outfits for that, 3 of which transformed on stage. And then they just got reused.
Oh, how Hunger
in
Games.
the no, they just got reused in a local high school Marysville production of Cinderella of the same show. And
Nice.
they had me come in and they had me fit them to fit the girls,
Nip
and
and tuck
and they transformed on stage. And
That's
That's so cool.
fantastic. So do you love that craziness behind the stage, getting the girls ready, getting the guys ready?
yeah,
Yeah, then because that's very fashion. Like when you're
Uh-huh.
running a runway, the craziness behind, it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
same with the
Costume
stage.
well, I
I'm
mean,
sure.
when I played Madame, I had 5 costume changes and I made them all.
Oh my goodness.
And my purple dress that I wore on stage as Madame
Uh-huh.
was the one that got 3rd place at the Glamour Ball at Viva. In
Oh
23.
really?
Yeah, 'cause,
That's awesome.
I was in Viva the week before Tech Week.
The one thing I have to
My
say,
goodness.
because of
Whirlwind.
your passion and your love for creating the dresses, you know, regardless of what you charge, they know because of your passion and your love for it that it's going to be perfect when they get it.
Well, it'll be good. I'm not a machine.
No, but perfect in the aspect to where it's made by you and your creativeness.
I hope so.
Yes. So it's okay to call your work perfect to you. Nothing is perfect in real life.
Or
No.
exactly
To
what they wanted,
everybody.
like, you
Well,
can
that's
fulfill-
the problem.
But if
is-
it's perfect to the way your mind wants that dress,
but I also want it to
I
match
think
their
it's
vision
great.
too.
Well, right. Well,
Sometimes
that's
there can be a
communication.
miscommunication,
Yeah.
so we want to communicate better.
you want to communicate on that. But it's your passion and your love for it that would give me, if I was having you make something,
Mhm.
the satisfaction of knowing, okay, it's going to be good because I know she won't
Mhm.
mess it up because it's her name I'm wearing.
It's like when
Yes.
you have a great hairdresser and you just say, like, I
Mhm.
trust your vision and you know me and you're the artist, go.
Right.
Gotta let them have the reins a little bit.
I do my own hair. What does that mean?
That means you're
You're
good
the
at
artist.
it.
You know
you're
what you're
good at
doing.
it. That means you need you want somebody to come and do your hair. Right?
I mean,
I mean, I want to be
does it
pampered
mean I
and
don't
everything.
trust anybody to come touch
No.
my hair?
I don't think so. Does it mean that?
I don't know. Who wants to do my hair?
So my dad would. He was a hairdresser.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I mean, he's passed now, but he
Oh.
owned them all over the States.
Well, he can go do my husband's hair then,
There you go.
because he's passed too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not know that.
Yeah, he passed in November of 21.
So you're a single mom. And my stepfather did.
Mm-hmm. He
He
passed
died.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so sorry about
Mm-hmm.
that. But you know what? As a single mom, it's got to be hard. You've got how many kids?
I have 2.
You have 2 kids.
I have a 15 and an 8-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl.
Okay, even better. You got a teenager. So you have 2 kids. You do this.
Mhm.
You run these contests.
Mhm.
You work, I'm sure.
I do massage therapy.
You work as well because you got to pay for the kids and
Yes.
everything. So how do you do it? How do you keep everything going?
I have a wonderful support system that is my 2 sets of in-laws from one marriage.
Awesome. See, having those actually will, I mean, but still, you can have all the support you want. You still have to be strong as a person. You've got 2 kids that you are, you know,
And
bringing
things
in the
are going
world.
to happen in
Oh, of course
life,
they are.
and
Of course they are.
best thing to do is put your best foot forward and not sit in a corner and
get on that stage and show yourself.
family friendly wise.
Well, of course.
please.
You got your
I
kids
haven't
there. Of
got
course it
into
does to be.
burlesque yet.
So one of the things
Yes.
we're
Yeah,
going to go to,
Jesus.
I know,
Have
right?
that.
We're going to go to a video.
Although I do want to do costumes for burlesque girls, but I don't have the patience to rhinestone, so I'll make you the base.
Just
But
lots of tasks.
There you go.
y'all get the
So
rhinestone.
we're getting a little close to running out of time, but there's a few things I want to go through. Now I'm going to throw it to this video. This is Lady Victoria Jean talking about how
She's such a sweetie.
talking about how an end of a crazy busy day that sometimes she just wants to go and clear her mind of work, and this is how she does it. Because when the world feels like it's falling apart, sometimes it takes turning on the TV and seeing these girls walk.
Yeah.
To go, wait a minute, breathing new life into me.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, sometimes after you come home after a hard day, and we all have them, you
Mhm.
know, I'll call Sweetie Pie on the phone, or I'll call one of the other girls, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to wear for this pinup. And it just allows me to shift that focus
Right.
to like, I can focus on this fun thing.
Mhm.
And also, I make sure to keep it fun.
Yeah, like designing. Okay, so that was Lady Victoria Jean, and I have to remember to say lady. She'll drive down here and smack me. No, she
Say
won't.
it without that attitude, sir.
I feel, my lady, I feel lady so-and-so. It should be said with an attitude.
No.
Almost like I'm a lady so-and-so. Because I would say it that way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So anyways, she considers talking about pinup, planning for pinup, stuff like that as a way to clear her mind from everyday craziness.
Okay.
How do you feel? Is it something that, do you feel like it's continued work if you go into that, or
No,
if
it's relaxing.
It's relaxing?
Oh yeah. I
So
tell
I
the kids
see, I
to
think
leave me
that's
alone.
great.
I'm going to my playroom, which is my craft room,
To make a to
and
work on
to work
drawings.
on outfits.
See, I think that's great because I use artistic stuff
Doesn't
too.
mean that that's always relaxing.
Well,
if
of
the
course
fabric's
not.
arguing, but
Right.
True, yeah.
Or if somebody's knocking on the door
It's
every 5 minutes.
it's a distraction from your daily.
Exactly. Because I enjoy like creating and doing stuff like that. Like we do the oddities here. I'll lock myself
are
back
fun.
there and I'll make if I'm having a stressful day. And
Mhm.
it literally clears my mind. You are an artist. It clears your mind. So thank you so much for coming and
Thank
talking
you for
about the
having
blonde.
me.
At any time. Are you kidding? We'll have fun. We'll have to create a new show, but an adult after night. After show for it. Just so that our language isn't banned. Because we apparently can go on and on.
We'll start doing an after hours, you know.
YouTube only.
I know, a
extend the
YouTube only.
conversation. There
Yeah,
we
because
go.
Facebook will throw us in jail. So Nikki and I, so remember, the end of this month, July,
July 24th
you're
is
gonna
the
be
last
up there.
day to raise any and all funds.
So open your checkbooks, open your wallets, and donate by the 24th. So do you like cats?
Yes.
Okay, so Nikki and I had the great privilege of going to a kitty cafe. It is
I want to go there.
tell me the name again.
Rosie's Kitty Cafe.
Yeah,
They're
and it's
in Washington Township.
Yep, at Mound and 26 Mile.
Van Dyke.
Van Dyke?
26 and Van Dyke.
Kind of between
Yeah,
Mound
yeah.
and Van Dyke. Yep.
They'll post
26
the
Mile.
address.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, it's already up. The address is up in the video, and it's all over the Facebook page. It opens on their big grand opening is the 19th. So on the 20th, they'll be open to the public where you go in and de-stress with the cats.
Yes.
You can even adopt one. They're a 501c3. But anyways, this is me talking to Heather. I'm going to throw it to a clip, me talking to Heather. We're going out again soon to talk to them about the kitten room.
Yes.
So
I know. Sitting on the floor playing with
go ahead and watch this, and then we'll talk a little bit after.
So, I almost called you Rosie. How many people call you Rosie?
All the time. It's okay.
So tell me, Heather, why Rosie's
So
Kitty
initially
Cafe?
when we started, it was just Kitty Cafe. and we had a kitten named Rosie. She's actually on the wall right here. Beautiful black and white cat that was found in North Rose Street. Cars were driving over her. She was only about 5 weeks old. We took her in immediately, and she just had some really serious GI issues, and we had her at the vet literally every single day doing what we could around the clock to try to keep her alive. And eventually her little body could not keep up, and she passed away. So we thought, or I thought, it would be great to change the Kitty Cafe name to Rosie's Kitty Cafe and start a whole new entity as a 501c3 charity that's just based on rescuing abandoned and
I love
surrendered
that.
cats.
So you honor Rosie by giving your company the name.
Yeah.
I love that. And you say a lot of people call you Rosie.
All the time.
What do you respond with?
I never correct them. I was in Kroger once wearing the hoodie, and someone yelled Rosie, and I turned around because I knew they probably meant me. And we had a yard sale here last week. I think 4 people said, "Oh, hi, Rosie." I never correct them. It's fine.
I wouldn't either. That's
It's an honor.
I think,
She's a wonderful kitten.
what a great memory.
2, 1, you're back.
So that's Heather from Rosie's Kitty Cafe, CATFE.
Yes.
That was hard for me to say during that.
Oh, I know. It's a tongue twister.
But as you can see, Rosie is a cat they had, and who they kind of saved, and then it unfortunately lost its life, and so they named the cafe after her.
So it
The
is a
cat.
memorial to a very special kitten that they
Yes.
had at the rescue.
So that will be coming out, that video along with that interview, along with the full interview with Lady Victoria Jean, will be coming out next week. We were just talking about how many people were watching, and of course, you were talking about meat.
The more fun we're having, it seems, the more.
If you want
people are having
followers,
fun
talk
with
about
us.
meat sticks.
This is a meat scepter.
Right.
So.
Oh, scepter, sorry, that's right. You're a princess and soon to be queen, hopefully.
And then she can
So
knight people
therefore
with
she
it.
has a
Yes.
scepter.
Mm,
So
Just keep
you
it out of
guys,
your mouth.
you're so funny. Now she's gonna make me laugh. Okay, so next Tuesday, what are we watching? At 6:30 next Tuesday? The Pawabik Show.
Yeah.
The first of the Detroit Icon shows, which I'm super excited about. We are not revealing the other companies yet, but we just hooked in our third one. And so it's going. I'm excited about it.
for you guys.
And remember, soon you are going to, hopefully in the next 4 to 6 weeks, could be 8 up to 2 months, you will be able to watch us sitting at home on your smart TV on several different channels, and I'll put them up because I always forget one.
Lots of different streaming services.
Yes.
I didn't even know half of them existed before you gave
Well,
me the list.
some of them
Yeah,
I've
I
never
was like,
heard
what's
of.
that one?
But we're apparently very popular in India. So I don't care.
It converts.
It does. I would think so. And I'm super excited. We got our first award. So
did.
hopefully we get 100 million more of those. And what else? Anything I'm missing?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. See, look, I don't even care if you see me
go
look.
off your agenda?
Nope, we got everything. Yep. Bio, we talked about that.
Uh-huh.
We talked about the contest flyer,
Test
interview.
flyer.
Yep. So I think we covered everything. See, I have to show you guys that we actually do rundowns. So
We do plan how this
We
is
do
going to go.
plan.
It's just,
sometimes it doesn't always work
Semi-planned.
out.
Yeah.
But Malin, it was a pleasure to have you here.
It was
How
very much a
exciting.
pleasure.
And we'll have to have you back.
Please.
Absolutely. Once you have the crown on your head.
Yes.
come back
You
with
know,
that baloney
I'll
crown
come
to
back
show
and I'll
us.
bring back the meat scepter.
Yes.
And hopefully you can join us next year for the parade.
I intend to.
Yeah.
Give me the correct date.
As
and
soon as
time,
they give it, as
and
soon as I have it, I don't think they have the
I know they don't.
exactly when they're going to have it.
well,
But
if
as soon
it's
as they
going-
do,
So if they didn't do it on Memorial Day this year,
it might be the Sunday before
it
then.
might be
too.
the Sunday before.
With the St. Clair Shores Memorial Day Parade, one year it's on one year it's on Harper, the next year it's on Jefferson, the
Oh,
next
I
year it's on
didn't know.
Harper, the next year it's on
Alternate.
Jefferson.
Oh,
I
they
didn't know that.
alternate.
They alternate
Okay.
it. So, and I don't know if they alternate the days. She was just here today. I should have asked her. But she's like, you guys are coming next year. And I'm like, yeah, we're doing a whole float. We're doing all of this. And I want as many pinups as possible. You know what I mean? And I know what you mean
They
about
don't
changing the
even
name.
have to call themselves a pinup.
They
to
don't, but
dress
they have
up.
to dress. No, they don't. But it's for the Detroit pinup culture. And we will be having the
Okay.
the queen or whoever wins the Autorama there as well,
Okay.
hopefully. But she's right. Just because you don't have to be
You don't have to put a label on it
No,
to
you
express
don't.
yourself.
But
We've just
in
given
that
it
style.
a label today to go with the style
Right.
and
Exactly.
with
So it will be done in pinup style.
to go with the meat.
Well, there
And
you
the
go.
cars and
There
Yeah,
you go.
The meat of it, the
Yeah.
cars, the vintage, the culture of it. It's just adds that extra spice in. And
It
we
does.
just call it
Absolutely.
pinup.
Well, I'm going to tell you the one of the reasons that we won, and I have to give props to all 4 girls that were there, is, and of course Ray photographed it, and the photographs were beautiful
Mhm, I
from
seen them.
tell me the RNS photography. Is that correct? RS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is RNS photography.
No, RSII.
RSII
So-
because of that's true. RSII photography. Look him up. He's great. You can always look back and look at the photos and see how good he is.
Mhm.
the still photos made you
I
look like a
anticipate
really good
him
dancer.
being there for the Bologna Festival. If he
I know
happens to
that
be
look, Ray.
watching.
I know that look, Ray.
Did you feel the breeze from the eyelashes being batted?
I know, right? So, anyways, any last words about the Bologna Festival?
It's a ton of fun. There's
Mhm.
all kinds of meat to put in your mouth.
Oh, awesome.
Come out, come say hi. Get some meat
You're
put
going to
in
get the
your
whole
mouth.
gay community there.
There's, there's a beer tent. There's meat for your mouth. There's dunk tanks. There's music.
There's fun. There's vintage cars.
fun.
There's all sorts
There's
of stuff.
something to do
Mhm.
every single day.
And it's a small
And
town.
It's
so
a small town.
coming there and shopping the stores, doing stuff like that, you're just
we
going
do
to
have
add to the
vendors
community.
out there.
Oh,
and We have
perfect.
vendors coming in. There's
Nice.
all different kinds of food. The last 2 years, we've had this cotton candy.
Mhm.
I think I might have sent you one of those pictures. It's like bigger than
Oh, yeah.
Your hair?
yes.
Yep, it'll be on. It'll be on.
And
We're going to be posting
So it
all
sounds
of
like
those.
there's something for everyone.
there
in
is
this. Like,
something
it
for
is
everyone.
literally,
There's
like,
a kids section.
all
There's
of the
stuff
summer
down in the
things.
park. It's spread out through the entire town. It is a ton of fun. I am
And I've never been to
thrilled
Yale,
to
so-
be
part of it.
part of it, to be helping raise funds for the
Mhm.
community. Being queen is a goal, yes.
Of
I'm not going
course.
to lie. It is a competition. I'm guilty of being a little competitive at times. But the only way to compete is by asking other people to help.
Yep,
by
absolutely.
donating $10,
Yep.
getting their name put on a raffle ticket,
Yep.
or their
And helping the
nonprofit,
community
and
as
help.
well.
It all helps the community.
for a good
Absolutely.
cause.
Are we going to see you in any other shows this year?
For theater
No, contesting.
contesting, I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
Probably. I'll probably be for sure at Hot Wheels in some capacity.
At Hot Wheels. I'll be there this year.
Probably
We
just
were
be
there
helping.
last year together.
I'll probably just be
Mhm.
helping because I
Very
won
good.
that back in 2018. That
Nice.
was my first crown.
Oh, was it your first one?
That was my
Oh,
first crown.
fabulous. Congratulations.
you.
How many do you have
I don't.
off the top of your head?
I don't know.
She lost
Most
count.
of them are
cabinet full.
just mine that I've gotten.
Well, that you've won.
No,
Oh.
I'm like the crown lady sometimes.
Oh, you buy them sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's somebody who loves her crowns.
They're just in a separate container.
Why
and
not? You should wear them out
I do.
all the time. I love that. So, again, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You're always a pleasure, and you're so much fun. And Nikki, any last words?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Everybody donate. Check out the pinup show.
Yep.
Check
Yes.
out the Bologna Festival
Mhm.
and go get
And the Kitty
Full of
Cafe
baloney.
after the 19th.
And I mean, if you bring me your meat on a stick, I can. No. Put
Okay.
it in your
So that is for another show. Anyways,
That's for
thank you
later again.
guys.
subscribers.
And thank you guys for joining
Hold
us.
that
This has been another fabulous
Didn't
fun.
stay. The filter didn't work.
Almost.
This has been another fabulous fun TWL, and I'm excited because I'm excited to see the show, even though I've watched it 500 times. Next week, Powabik is on next Tuesday at 6:30, so make sure you watch it. And once you watch it, go down there and support your local community. Because even if you don't want to donate to them or buy a membership, which you should, their gift store is to die for. So you will definitely find something that will help the community. And you can get a little map of all the places around Detroit where you will find Pewabic tile,
Oh,
which is
nice.
pretty cool. Like the
It's all over
Tigers,
the city.
and you're going to be able to see if you watch Tuesday night, and I know we're going over, but you're going to be able to see if you watch Tuesday night, Nikki does her very first report with somebody, her interview,
My
her very first
official, yeah.
interview, where she talks about the Tigers with Pewabic tile.
Mhm.
How exciting. So thank you, and you guys have a good night.